I got to say hello right away. Jimmy Norton.
Hi,
what is going on, brother? Jimmy Norton from Everything O&A, his own special coming out on HBO with Friends this weekend. Tonight.
Yeah, tonight it premieres.
Yes.
Good luck with it, Jim.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it'll be four and done. It's good to see you, man.
It's going to be awesome. Down and dirty with Jim Norton.
The roast, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they really. I mean, I talked about Cloris Leachman's pussy for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you know what? Going on at the end. Going on at the end is the toughest. I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
I mean, because you actually did material and stuff. Gilbert did jokes.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's funny, but I just thought that I know how hard that spot is.
Oh, the guy wanted me to go last. I'm like, he's like, you just go after Gilbert. I'm like, I'm not going after Gilbert.
No, but you know what? The worst spot is yours because it's next to last, so it ain't even closing.
Yeah.
It's really the toughest psychologically, I think.
Yeah.
I did a roast for Bob Saget about a month or two ago. And
this is a voodoo priest, Norton, the Prince.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Incredible stuff. Have you heard any of this?
No, I was sucking a girl's tits. That's why I was supposed to be here a quarter of. There's a chick that would never do anything with me, and she hadn't no deodorant on, her pits stunk, and I was licking her pits, and I was sucking her breasts, and I looked at my clock, it was 4:35.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
That's borderline a voodoo technique, isn't it, the Prince?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm completely serious. I have a Cialis heart on, that's why.
All right. Well, I think we got to take a quick break before we continue with Jim Norton. The Prince, it was a pleasure hanging with you. If you want to hang a little bit, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to be...
Well, you got a couple more calls, right?
Yeah, well, I got plenty. Norton, do you mind hanging out and being part of this?
I don't care. Whatever we're doing is fine.
All right, yeah.
I got to leave in 20 because I got a show, but...
You sure? Hang out a little bit, Dom.
I'll be here till 5:30.
All right.
I'd love to see these guys.
Cool. Well, all right. Well, he's going to tell more stories, and we'll have a good time. Norton.
I like him a lot, too, because you're like, well, I don't know what we should do. You guys, well, there's more calls. Like, hey, asshole.
Yeah, right.
I know.
You see the phone lines are lit? Where am I going?
Yeah, right.
I'm hanging out. All right, let's take some more of these. We'll start at the top. Jake from Vermont. Here we go. Another question for the Prince. We're hanging out with Jim Norton, Dom Irrera, and the Prince, a voodoo priest. Go ahead, Jake.
I was just wondering, can you make voodoo dolls?
Yes. That's something we learned how to do at 4 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. It's easy for voodoo guys.
But there are different type of voodoo dolls. You have one for love, money, success, prosperity. I have a voodoo doll make people stop smoking for good, lose weight. So depends what kind of voodoo doll you want to have.
How about erection difficulties? I mean,
I'm serious, right?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, the pills.
No. We have.
You really take?
Oh yeah, I'm on 20 milligram Cialis right now. I can't come.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Are you hard now?
No, but it's down, but it's sore. It's numb. It's like a fucking diabetic's ankle. I have no sensation left in my penis.
Oh.
I can give you something to suck on. All right? No, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
But it's a little.
He wouldn't do puns. This guy's a real deal, Norton.
It's a special stone.
Okay.
And it's stay up 3 or 4 hours. Better than silence, better than Viagra, better than anything.
I would like that very much.
Better than anything.
Is there a bad taste? Does it make you nauseous?
No.
Well, now you're getting picky.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I'd suck a log if it would fucking help my dick stay hard without medication. You know how embarrassing it is to go to the pharmacy and the guy knows I can't get my dick hard?
Well, I mean, the Prince, this is good business, sort of like when a celebrity wears a clothing design to an award show. Jimmy Norton's on TV. He's going to be on tonight with his own HBO special.
Watch it.
If you give him a free stone, I mean, and it works, this guy will get the word out for you.
I'll be arrested for rape. I'll blame him. The man with the rock.
I think he made a doll with his thing making me do that, too.
You suck on this rock. Tell me you don't want to rape somebody.
So we got to set that up. He gets the stone before the end of the show. Nice.
I have to get it. I don't have it with me.
Yeah, I don't need it tonight because, again, the Cialis is... It's like a 3-day pill.
All right, so you're seeing how this is going to work first.
Yeah, but if it's natural, I would trust...
It's natural.
I would trust that a lot more than this.
All right, let's go on down the line. I don't know, Ben from Maryland, you're talking with the Prince, voodoo priest, and of course Norton and Dom Irrera.
I grew up with ghosts. When I was younger, where we lived, there were several ghosts around, and they were always seemed to be bad ghosts. They would always try to do things to try to scare you. You'd wake up. My sister woke up one time with a belt around her neck that nobody ever saw. I mean, can these bad spirits follow you forever?
Yeah, well, you know what? They're not ghosts. Those are evil spirits. And
why would they do that to us?
Because in their last life, they're very unhappy, and they're like bullies. You have bullies out here. You got bullies and the evil spirits.
And they're in that house. If they left the house, they wouldn't have that problem?
Well, no. He can get rid of that. A simple way to get rid of that. I mean, there's several things you can do, and the best thing you can do to get rid of that is to burn what is known as some frankincense and myrrh. That's an incense. It's a little expensive. Yes. If you burn that for 9 days with the windows open, that would get rid of them. What I would do is that I would burn it in the house with the windows down for about 3 hours, and as the windows start to crack, then you lift up the windows. And when they start cracking by themselves, then they will completely leave you alone.
Wow.
But you have to question now, what kind of sister do you have? I mean, this could be a great ghost who gets rid of annoying bitches and we're like chasing the ghost out. Who knows what his sister's like? She could be the problem.
But Norton, let me ask you, because I'm alone in this. Do you literally think that this dude on the phone's sister could be sleeping and just in a sleep that no one sees, a belt comes up out of the air and goes around the neck?
I don't know. She's probably one of those weirdos that like dies of auto asphyxiation. Like, she didn't live through it. They'd find her in a closet playing with her clit, a fucking belt around. They'd blame it on ghosts. Just her.
The Prince, I gave you a chance to go down.
He knows
the
it's right.
path.
No, you deal with ghosts, but you deal with people too. You know, people are lunatics. He's not.
That's true.
There's nothing I'm going to say that's surprising him. He's probably seen everything.
Well, that's true because a lot of people come to us, who come to see me. Before they say they got a spirit around them, I do a very intense question and answer. If I feel any way the problem is psychological, I don't help them. I have a lot of psychologists I refer them out to.
Right.
But there again, a lot of psychologists and doctors have sent me a lot of people.
Gotcha.
So, they don't want to open it perfectly, but they've sent me a lot of people, too.
Let me ask you a question. It's a little story about a job I used to do and how it relates to you. Not that it relates to you. I used to work for a guy doing sewer and drain, unclogging toilets and stuff. And once in a while, people would clog their toilet with too much toilet paper. They'd freak out.
Always bragging.
Because it would overflow. And they'd go, nobody touch it, call the guy. So by the time my uncle and I would get there, the toilet paper dissolves. We'd be alone in the bathroom, he'd flush, and it would go down. Now, my uncle's like, I didn't come all the way out here to tell them there's no clog. So we'd fake snake it for 20 minutes, bullshit by the car, have a cigarette, come back and jack him for like 125, me and the guy I worked for. My question to you is, what do you do when you get someplace and someone who's possessed, you start talking to them, and in your head, in your professional opinion, they don't have any demons in them? It's
I'll do nothing.
You just walk out, you don't even charge them for travel?
I charge them my travel time, yeah. But I tell them up front.
You never fake dance for the money?
I tell them up front, I said, listen, you don't need my help. Because, see, you can't fake this. If someone, you will know before you get there if someone is really possessed. I mean, you there's certain things you know before you even get in the house. There's certain signs you go in there, but I have several people came to me that they're possessed. And I said, listen, you really don't need my help. You really have to talk to someone because that can be an underlying medical problem, a serious mental problem.
Yeah.
And I am not a psychiatrist. I'm not trained in that field of expertise. I can do more harm than harm,
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I really leave that alone.
Now, if you look at Norton, I know he just got in here, comedian Jim Norton. He's got a lot of good stuff going on. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I'm a good egg, as they say.
With good egg.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Good boy.
Little fucking crazy. Dirty mind. Hilarious human being.
I'm fresh.
Okay, now, and he looks good. He's lost a ton of weight. I mean, look at that smile on the guy. Can you look at him? Can you see, like earlier you saw people around Dom? No bullshit, and he wouldn't lie.
I don't see anything.
You don't
Thank
see
God.
anything?
You don't see a dominatrix standing over me yelling bombs away and dropping a fiber log? God bless him.
All right, we got a break. I guess we'll try and take a few more of these voodoo calls when we come back. And, of course, any questions for Jim Norton, please feel free. Dude, I'm so psyched to have you.
I'm very happy to, dude. I was really happy to come, but I have nothing interesting. After a genuine voodoo priest. Well, it's funny. I was doing a gig in Connecticut one time.
Right.
No one cares about my nine. I'd rather talk to this guy.
If that's the way you feel,
Yes.
then fun. Everyone stay in the line. We're hanging with Norton. Dom Irrera is going to stick around for a little longer. And, of course, the prince of true,
I'll be
legitimate
down in 10 minutes.
voodoo priest who has killed chickens for ceremonies. No kidding, man. We'll be right back here on Breuer Unleashed.
Because you're mine.
All right, we're back here on Breuer Unleashed is the show. Jim Breuer is in Chicago at the Chicago Improv right now. You can go to BreuerUnleashed.com to get tickets for all of his dates. I'm Pete Corielli. We're hanging out with comedians Dom Irrera, comedian, radio guy, book author, everything else, Jimmy Norton, an old dear friend, and a voodoo priest named the Prince, who we're having so much fun
Theo.
with. And tonight on HBO, Jim Norton hosts a comedy series called what's the exact Down and Dirty with Jim Norton, and it's a series.
Yeah, 4 episodes, and we have I'm the host. Lemmy from Motorhead is the guy who kind of is like the musical director. It's just kind of fun to have him there. And there's a couple of comics who are lesser known, and then we have like I'm well known. Like tonight, it's Artie Lang is the well known comic, and next week it's Dice.
Where'd you shoot it, Jim?
We shot it at the right by Newark. It was in North Jersey.
Oh, cool.
And I tried to get Pete on, and there was too many. I was really, I gotta say publicly, I was so aggravated.
Oh, no.
Dude, I was really fucking aggravated that didn't happen.
Don't worry, I appreciate it, Jimbo. I appreciate it, man. But it's going to be...
You just did an hour for Comedy Central?
Yeah.
Good.
You did?
Yeah.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. With no help from